everybody, and welcome to this, I guess, special-ish video, to kind of, I guess, celebrate not only 2,000 subscribers, not only over 300,000 views, but also over 1,000 videos now on my channel. Firstly, thank you to everybody who has subscribed, watched videos, whether it's recently or for a long time. It's always appreciated any support that anybody gives me in any way. When I first started this channel back in, I think it was January 3rd, 2016, I just wanted to upload videos as a kind of creative outlet, if you like. I've never been good at drawing or good at, I don't know, anything in any way like artistic, but I felt that I could add something to this already kind of great sort of community which has kind of arisen around not only ASMR but video games as well. And my ambitions to begin with were very kind of like short-sighted, I guess. I just wanted to kind of learn about uploading videos, making videos, that sort of thing, and just see where it went from there. And while it is still technically a hobby, I have a full-time job. I make very, very little money off the channel. It's probably the thing which gives me the most kind of joy within my life, to be able to upload these videos and for people to enjoy them as well, which is kind of another brilliant thing. I love making the videos, I love the process of it, but also when it gets uploaded and people actually watch it as well, it's fantastic. So thank you very much for that. I've always felt when it's come to subscribers and things like that, I can't do a lot about that. I kind of just once I hit 1,000 subscribers, I was very relaxed about it, because I kind of feel like if people want to subscribe to my channel, if they want to watch videos on my channel, they will do. I'm not here to try and get you to smash that subscribe button. I'll never even mention it in my videos, as I generally think that the majority of people watching my videos are quite capable of clicking a button if they feel it's necessary. I've always felt the only thing I can do on my channel is upload videos and try and keep them at a good quality, at least the best quality that I can provide. And I know, kind of looking back, when this is like the 5th iteration of this video I've tried to do, but looking back at some of my older videos, I know the quality of them was pretty poor when I started, and hopefully it's improved as I've learned more and picked up a few pieces of equipment over the last 18 months. So yeah, thank you very much, and thank you to everybody else who creates content within this kind of sub-genre, I guess, because I enjoy watching other people's stuff as much as I enjoy watching mine, and it influences things I do and ideas people have, and I hope that that also works both ways. So yeah, thank you. Now, what I thought we'd do for this video is kind of split it into 3 parts. So there would be the past, the present, and the future. So it's kind of combined, I guess, with a slight channel update kind of in the middle. But what I wanted to do to begin with was to look back, I guess, which is why we're here on my channel page, at the past, and just a look at the last 18 months of videos. Don't worry, it's going to be be a 5-hour long video where I go through every single thing. It's going to be a fairly brief look. Now, for those of you who don't know, you know, it's amazing. I don't have any. Well, actually, I have one video, which isn't. That's quite incredible. Usually, I have loads of videos, which I was a little bit worried about spoiling things about upcoming videos, but I haven't actually uploaded any of them yet, so I should probably get on with that, shouldn't I? Anyway, so if we have a look at my oldest video, so the very first video which kicked off my channel back on January 3rd, I think it was January 4th actually, this may have gone up. I think I started my channel a day before to set it all up, and it was Elite Dangerous, and I've always felt Elite Dangerous works pretty well with like ASMR gaming, and I noticed there when I first started I wanted to do games which not a lot of other people did. That kind of quickly changed when I realised no one wanted to watch those games. But well, it kind of changed, I guess. Yeah, so I play some Elite Dangerous now. The views on these are obviously exaggerated because they are my first videos, and I'm sure people do the thing which I always do, is when I find a new channel I always go back and have a look at what their first video was. Now the quality on these videos was not great. I think the PC ones are actually okay because I still use the same recording software that I used 18 months ago, which is Shadowplay, which I think is a really good and really easy to use recording software. If you have a NVIDIA graphics card, then you can use it. Unfortunately, it doesn't work if you have any other graphics card. Well, AMD would, I guess, be the only other one, but yeah, I think they're going to be coming out with their own thing soon, so it's good. I have done videos in the past actually explaining about the setup and the way I record, so I won't bore you with that again, but we've got yeah, so Elite Dangerous, I always felt that kind of worked well because I loved the sound. I think the sound quality in that game is amazing. The sounds of the ships, just the sound of everything in it is really good. I may do some more one day, but there hasn't been a lot going on in the game recently. I mean, there kind of has for real die-hard fans, but there is going to be an update soon, which looks pretty interesting, so I may jump back in and do a bit on that. I also got to a point in the game where it became really grindy, and I wasn't that interested in going any further, so yeah, I was happy. I've actually played it a lot, and I haven't done that many videos on it, but I did enjoy it. And then I wanted to do a bit on the Elder Scrolls Online, so I actually am doing some more Elder Scrolls Online now, but I really like the Elder Scrolls Online as an MMO. I've tried others. I went off the Elder Scrolls Online for a bit and jumped into things like Final Fantasy XIV, Black Desert Online. I never actually got into WoW. I think that's a step too far, but I always come back to Elder Scrolls Online. It's not perfect by any means, but what I really like about it is just the world, you know, the lore, and I think that's one of the most important things. If you're, you know, anybody who plays an MMO knows you're going to be spending a lot of time in it. Okay, it's not a 10-hour game that you can come in and come out of. You're going to be spending a lot of time playing that game, and you better darn well like the lore and the world. And the good thing about the Elder Scrolls Online is I already know a lot of it from playing Morrowind or Oblivion, Skyrim, so it just helps to kind of piece things together, because often these worlds that they create can be quite complex, and yeah, it really helps when you know a little bit about things. Having said that, you could potentially jump into Elder Scrolls Online without knowing anything, and because there are lots of things to learn in the game. So yeah, so that was my first long playthrough, I guess. All my videos as well, I wanted to try to do longer videos. I'm not a fan of short videos, to be completely honest. I've always felt that I wanted to do longer videos, and then people can have the choice if they want to stop watching and come back later to it. I think doing longer videos especially in an ASMR setting, is important. Watching short videos in ASMR, for me, it doesn't give you that sense of relaxation, especially if every time you go from one video to another, oh look at that, the Whisper Game's just uploaded. Apologies by the way if you can hear stuff in the background going over. It's like 30 degrees here in London today, and I have to have my windows open or I will literally bake. It's still really hot and it's only about 10 o'clock in the morning, so I'm not looking forward to this afternoon at all. Anyway, where was I? Yeah, I wanted to do longer videos because I feel like people can enjoy that. Now I know, like, there's another argument to say, oh, people want shorter videos, they're used to 20 minutes and things like that. But again, as I say, you can come back and watch the rest of it later if you want. It's not my problem. You know, I just kind of feel like there should be that option. It's better to have more and want less than to want more and have less. That's my opinion. One of the things I look back on and slightly cringe on is my thumbnails. I was using I was going to say ASMR Paint. No, MS Paint. That would be really good, ASMR Paint. MS Paint, and my god, it's bad. I think my thumbnails have improved. They're not like professional class, but they do their job. They're also not clickbaity on purpose because I hate that. Like, I know there's that thing of like you have to make your thumbnail stand out, but there's a difference between standing out and someone just doing a dumb face on the front of a thumbnail. It's like, anyway, this isn't a YouTube rant video. And then we started Minecraft. I can't remember when I first started Minecraft. It was 20th of January. There you go. Now I can't go back to my channel page because I put it in full screen. I don't have back. That's all I wanted playlists. No, I wanted videos. Sorry, I'm thoroughly unprofessional, and I've never claimed to be anything else. So yeah, 20th of January started Minecraft up. Again, Minecraft was something I actually watched some other content creators do, like Ephemeral Rift and a few others, but no one ever did a long series, and that's what I wanted to do. And I achieved it, to be honest with you. It's probably one of my proudest things, this first season of Minecraft on my channel, where I was really proud of what I built, and you know, starting with nothing and then having this huge whole thing. Yeah, it's good. I enjoyed that, and I think it was fairly popular, especially at the time. It was getting me more views than anything, and I did quite a few videos on it. And I was fairly happy with the thumbnail, although looking back on it now, it's trash. I was never quite happy with the recording though, because I always had that bar across the top, because I could never get it to record in full screen mode. And for those of you who don't know, also, why did... Oh no, that's right, I was confused for a minute there. But also, for those who don't know, I don't like editing videos. That's something I found out across the last 18 months, is like, I don't mind editing. Oh god, look at that. It's terrible. I've got to change that, sorry, it's going to bug me. Okay, let's pause that. Go, that's better. It's only got 30 views, but I feel better now it's done. So, yeah, I hate editing videos. I know some people really enjoy it. I just don't enjoy it whatsoever. If I was doing something that was a really big project, where I, you know, did lots of different cuts and things like that, and did lots of things, yeah, I'd enjoy that. But just straight out like editing and taking out bits or things like that, I hate. And then the time of rendering as well is just so annoying. And I used to have to, back in these days, I used to have to like not edit, but I used to have to use a program called Handbrake to compress the size of the video, because my internet wasn't very good back then. I had about like 7 up, no sorry, no, that would have been good. I had about half a meg up, yeah. about 7 down, and it wasn't very good. And one of the things I did actually, I think it was about February, March, I had some internet issues with that, but I got much better internet, so now I get about 7 up, and I get about 40 down, so I don't have to compress my files anymore, which is good because it's better quality when you don't compress it. And it's just the annoyance of having to do that as well is the time it takes, because that was like an hour and a half every video to just kind of compress it down and try to get it as lossless as possible. I used a program called Handbrake for that, by the way, in case anybody is interested. It's a really good program, though, I will say, and it's free, so if you have problems with a slow internet, you can upload videos and they will still be pretty good quality. Not perfect, but generally if someone's just watching it on a laptop or a phone, they wouldn't notice. If they're watching on a 4K, like 50-inch screen, they might notice a bit. But only if they're watching it side by side, you know what I'm saying anyway. So we started Firewatch as well, and I think the Firewatch is actually the first series I did on a game which is literally kind of like just released. So I kind of said in the beginning I wanted to do games which other people weren't playing, so I can't even remember whose channel I was watching then, but it was things like Hearthstone and stuff like that. I didn't want to go down the Hearthstone route. I wanted to plough my own furrow. That changed, as you'll see, pretty much about there, because I realised that actually I did enjoy playing Hearthstone, and I enjoyed watching Hearthstone, and I figured other people might enjoy me watching Hearthstone. And to this day, Hearthstone is my biggest series. I think there's, how many videos is there in my Hearthstone playthrough? Okay, that's not it. That's not it. Sorry, let's go. Where we are, where are we? My god, why have I got so many goddamn playlists? 130 videos in that playlist. So, while technically as a single entity, Zelda is my longest playthrough of a narrative game, Hearthstone has the most videos in the playlist. Although it's obviously lots of different things. It's adventures, it's tavern brawls, it's all that type of thing as well. And we did The Witness. Now, The Witness I had problems with because it was something which has become a recurring theme, actually. It's just audio issues with games where it's one of the things you don't think about before you start doing ASMR recordings, and then you suddenly start doing them and you realise that some games, the volume control does not go down low enough to enable you to whisper alongside the game. So at that point I didn't do soft spoken stuff, I only did whispers, and so I had to kind of stop that series because then I was trying to like edit it and it just looked crap, and oh god, it was awful. By the way, these thumbnails are just trash. I don't blame anybody for not clicking on these at all. Look at this, I couldn't even bother to do a thumbnail for this one. I was just like, I'll sod it. Wasn't necessarily as I just didn't do a thumbnail as well. Oh yeah, that was my first stroll video, which is actually one of my most popular videos, and I really, really like these Witcher 3 videos where I just take a stroll around different places. Still couldn't be bothered to do a thumbnail for that one though, could I? God knows why. Wow, how unprofessional, but look at that, nearly 2,000 views on it. Hey, who needs thumbnails, right? And and that has got a thumbnail, but I didn't even bother to edit it, apparently. Same with Firewatch. God, I was trash back then, wasn't I? I did a channel trailer as well, if you haven't seen that. I don't know how you, well, you can, because you can come back and see that. And it's really bad, I need to do a new one, actually. Which reminds me, I will get round to that at some point. And so we were still doing like Minecraft, Elder Scrolls Online, Firewatch, all that type of thing, I guess. Started doing a lot more Hearthstone, and it was really popular. Bear in mind, it took me about 6 months to get 100 subscribers. It was about 5 actually. About May time, I hit 100 subscribers, and so like it was really, slow going. I might show like, I can't show monetary stuff I think, but I think I can show you like the growth of my channel like in a section, so I might take a screenshot and show you that at some point. But yeah, I just did Enter the Gungeon a little bit as well. Not a lot of people know that. I only did like 2 episodes on it. And where else was it? Oh, Assassin's Creed Wonder, which is definitely one of my most popular videos. Amazingly, I don't know how. As hell. I always felt gutted. I wish I'd started my channel sooner. I think everybody says that, but I genuinely do wish I had started my channel like a couple of years earlier or something like that. It probably wouldn't have worked out then for reasons, but I wish I could have played through Assassin's Creed Syndicate on the channel. I wish I could have played through Fallout 4 on the channel and stuff like that. So yeah, but unfortunately, the way it goes sometimes is you're not able to. Yeah, now this game Epistory as well I liked because it was like a typing game, and it was pretty cool actually. So there was kind of like that tapping and keyboard sounds as well as like whispering as well. But again, another problem where the sound levels of the game would not go down low enough. It's kind of frustrating when that happens. I actually have a workaround to that now, but back in that day I did not. So yeah, kind of annoying. Maybe one day I'll revisit something like that. Did I actually play through the League of Explorers on the channel? I don't even remember that. How weird. How weird. There were videos I don't remember doing. I did like one on Division as well. It wasn't like a review, I guess, but it was like a mini thing. And then more kind of Witcher stuff. And then we had Everybody's Gone to the Rapture, which in my opinion is a fantastic game and one of my favourites ever, but I think it's very much linked to my personal kind of like upbringing, where I grew up very much in the kind of setting that this is set, and so it just reminded me a lot of that. And I can appreciate that if you weren't, a lot of things would kind of not really kind of, you know, you wouldn't get that same sense of nostalgia that I had when playing through the game. Yeah, so I think I just kind of like went onwards with Minecraft and things like that. And I think at this point I was doing like the big difference in my channel, that one of the reasons why because as I said, it took me like 5 months to get 100 subscribers, but then by the end of the first year I had over 1,000. And I think the big thing that changed was when I was able to start uploading a video a day. That made a big difference, and having that regular ability there, and that really took off. And then it was also the other big change was to see if we're going to start getting to it soon. Whispercraft as well, that was cool. When we actually had a server with some other ASMR artists, that was very, very cool. I loved that. I did a lot of Minecraft around that point as well. Don't do Minecraft anymore. Maybe I will get back into it one day. Again, I loved these Witcher 3. Still using Microsoft Paint at this point, by the way, as you can probably tell. God, it's bad. And then here, Fallout Shelter, did a little thing on Pokemon Go. And where was it where things started to change? Oh, by the way, yeah, Fallout Far Harbor. Love that. Just finished it as well. Really good. Elder Scrolls Legends. I quickly found out that my brain cannot process being able to play 2 different card games, 2 different sets of rules, which is why I'm also not playing Gwent as well, because it just confuses the hell out of me. So I just stick to Hearthstone now, mostly because I just have a financial investment in that game that I do not want to turn my back on. As we did some of the Voltec DLC. Where is it? That okay. So this is when things started to really change as well. Oh, look at that super secret video. Yes, around here, No Man's Sky and Karazhan. This was actually when I went from getting like 60 to 70 subscribers a month to like 150. The release of these two things, I think, particularly around the same time, and doing them. No Man's Sky is. I love the game. Okay, I totally see all the flaws in it, but I think people got way too angry about it for no reason. Also, it's really good for ASMR as well, as I found out. And this was when I started to use better things to make thumbnails, and I'm happier with these thumbnails. They're, again, as I said, they're never going to be professional, great quality, but that looks 100 times better, I think, than like my first ones, shall we say. Still using some old like ones which I'd made up though, of course. So yeah, that's when it started to change, and then I guess we can like skim onwards because next big thing, I guess. Oh, Cars Evolution was my first soft-spoken playthrough as well. I've done not that many since then. I do kind of want to do a few more because I do enjoy that as well. So yeah, we'll do some more. I really enjoyed playing that through that game though. Actually, it was kind of like just the perfect length, if that makes sense, where it wasn't too long that it lost my like attention, but it was just long enough that it kept me interesting and wanted more. So I like that. I recommend it. I don't think you can buy it anymore though. Actually, I think it got taken down, didn't it? It was a good game though. Inside as well was very cool. I really enjoyed Inside. Creepy as hell. My god, that ending is so weird. Fallout 4 Nuka World as well. I really love Fallout 4. Now here we go. Destiny, Rise of Iron. So this was my first Destiny video, my first ever Destiny video. And okay, the quality of this video is rubbish. Okay, and it is my most viewed video. And I hate that fact. I also hate the thumbnail as well. But yeah, I'll show you what I mean actually. Like, I think the overall quality of the recording is really bad because I was using my old capture card. My new one is way better. And I had to edit it because I lost all the game sound, so I put like some ambient sound behind it, which people hated as well, I think. Although actually only 3 dislikes, which is surprising. It has the shortest average watch time of any video on my channel, because I think people will start watching for like the first 10 seconds and they're like, why is this guy whispering, and just turn it straight off. So yeah, it should be something I'm proud of, but in actual fact I hate it so much, and I really want Destiny 2 to come out so that I can do some quality Destiny content, although I think maybe my Taken King stuff is better, because yeah, as I said, I just had, of course the problem with like Destiny is once you play a mission you can replay it, but you often don't get the cutscenes beforehand or after or things like that, and so I had to just roll with it. But God, I hated it, so I still hate it so much. You find out so many channels though where the most viewed video, see, let's have a look here, we can see the most viewed video is often the one that someone hates the most, so I really hope Zelda overtakes it because I much prefer that video. But yeah, it's, oh god. And then weirdly Assassin's Creed as well. And then Hearthstone and Civ 6. And actually I'm happy with all these videos actually. This one's a bit old, but it's okay. Still no thumbnail though. But this one, I hate you so much. It's embarrassing, you know, because I'm sure people click on those videos and they're like, oh god, what happened with this one? But I didn't know Destiny was going to be so popular on my channel, did I? I mean, I probably could have known. Why am I'm going backwards there? Oh god, this is the problem with having over 1,000 videos. So you have to go down. By the way, I am completely amazed that I have over 1,000 videos on my channel. I never once thought I would get to that point, ever. It's incredible, and that's not like me I've surprised myself in having the dedication to actually keep going with it. But genuinely, the reason for that is pretty much support from people and knowing that when you put stuff out there, people really enjoy it. So yeah, go. Did a little bit on Forza as well. I think this is coming through. This must be around like October-y time now. October, November. Started Wind Waker as well. Yep. Really enjoy playing through Wind Waker. Need to get back into that once we have done what we want to do on Zelda. Also started doing some rambles and things like that, which is cool. Oh, that's the first time I did any face cam as well, 8 months ago. And started streaming as well, which is something I need to get back into. It's been a cross between, not streaming that is, it's been a cross between being very busy at work and lazy. But I have some ideas about streams I want to do and things I want to do, and I will do more of them and try to get back to doing one a week. Because I mean, to be fair, the new Twitch stuff actually encourages you to stream more. So I would like to get one of those, like, I don't know what it's called. It's not like a Twitch partnership, but it's like a kind of a mini partnership type thing. It's not as stringent as the partnership. You can't get subscriptions or anything, which is fine. But you can get like emotes and things like that, which is pretty cool. So I wouldn't mind getting that. Nintendo Switch, that's the first. Oh wow, Red Dead Redemption 2, 7 months ago that was announced. And it's not coming out for about another 8 months. Can't wait for that. And Skyrim. So Skyrim was the first, well, Skyrim, one of the first things that ever got me into YouTube was Skyrim. Watching playthroughs of that, I loved it. Especially seeing people play through modded playthroughs as well, because it's so interesting. And I knew back in, like, last year, in like May, June, I wanted to do Skyrim playthrough, and then E3 came along and they announced the special edition, and I was like, well, I can't do a bloody playthrough now because there's a special edition coming out. You got to do it then, right? So I had to wait like months, and I was really wanted to do a Skyrim playthrough, and we still are doing a Skyrim playthrough. I also think it's one of my best thumbnails because it's nice and kind of clean and simple. I like it. I think the No Man's Sky ones were one of my favourites, but yeah. So there we go. But I really love playing through Skyrim a lot. Did some VR stuff as well. That was very cool. And Civilization. As you saw, Civilization, like part 1's one of my highest things. I am going to do some more Civ as well. With like I'll do it with a different nation, have like a different win condition to how I did before, so keep things interesting there. Maybe on a high difficulty as well, kind of push things, and we might fail, but we might not. 3.5 hours of farming Sim 2017. What more quality content could you want than watching me for over an hour fumble with using the like crane which picks up logs? Like, oh my god, that was just a disaster. It was funny, I'm sure, but probably incredibly frustrating to watch. Did a little bit on the Festival of Lost. And Iron Banner as well. We did a few bits on. I'm very bad at Destiny, but still. And a lot of Skyrim, because I really enjoyed playing Skyrim and it was pretty popular, and I just wanted to put more of it up, as if you like. So I did. I really like this Division. By the way, if you are unaware of this or watch these videos, that was a really good. I'd never done anything since because I never felt it could match this, but I think this had a really fantastic ending. If you want to see something on Division and just interested in it, I actually highly recommend these. They were really cool. I did play a little bit on stream though. Can't remember how that went, but not as Streets of Kajazan was coming out, and we did a lot on that. I'm disappointed there's not going to be more adventures through Hearthstone, because I really, really like them, but, you know, what can you do? Oh, this is my attempt at doing shorter videos, so seeing if that would work. So, Lara Croft Go is actually really, really fun. It is also a mobile game, but it's like a little puzzle game. It's really, really good. I highly recommend playing it. I decided to do ones which were under 10 minutes. Suffice to say, it was not popular. But I persevered with it through the whole game, so I'm proud of that. I don't know if it was the game or the fact that it was so short that people didn't like, but you've got to try different things, right? And you've got to give it a good go. You can't just try something for like 2 videos and go, oh well, this doesn't work, walk away now. You have to, you know, give it a good time to see if it's going to like work out okay. The Dirtiest of Rats. You should definitely watch that video as well. I was playing through Dishonored, but I need to. I kind of want to get back into it, but I don't think I'm going to put it up on my channel. The biggest misplay in Hearthstone history, yeah. God, that was bad. I've never. The thing about Hearthstone, I think, is number one, if you're going to do a video, you have to fall into like one of 3 categories. Okay, you have to either be really, really good at the game, okay, which I'm not. You either have to be really, really wacky and do crazy things which are just crazy enough that they work, which I'm not, or you have to kind of, I guess, maybe be so bad it's entertaining in some way, and I think I fall into that 3rd category, so I'm kind of happy with that. Oh yeah, Forgotten City, that was really good. So my Skyrim playthrough is modded. It's not as modded as I'd like it to be because of reasons, but not any reasons because of my fault, just because of reasons of the script editor for that game. Oh my god, look at this. Look how many Skyrim there was. It's a joke, isn't it? Anyway, oh, that was the Civilization coming to an end. Owlboy as well we did, that was a lot of fun. Sorry about the thing. I did a little cool montage video for the first year. That's very cool. So there's a police car going through. And I did a little bit of behind the scenes stuff as well about how the hardware I use and the software I use. It's changed a little bit since then. Maybe I'll do another video in a few months. Work that one out. And yeah, I guess this is kind of coming more up to date. I want to get back into Diablo 3 at some point, continue that onwards. It's not popular, but I enjoy playing it, so fine with that. That's a much better Owlboy thumbnail. Much better than that old one. Refunct, that's a fun game with great music, and it's like 50p. Just check it out. Subnautica, yeah. I streamed that. That's a fun game. Avery Attorney. Ah, this is one of my favourite series on the channel. My god, this game had me dying with laughter at points. I love it. And I'll speak about a game which is coming out this year, which I'm going to play, which I think is also probably going to have me dying with laughter, but I'll talk about that in the 3rd part. But yeah, god, I loved that Avery Attorney. It allowed me to do really dodgy French accents as well, which I really enjoyed doing. It was cool, I loved it. And then I started some like real life ASMR and stuff, which was pretty popular I think with people. My god, did I just only do Skyrim at this point? Oh, another super secret video. So I do have like these videos which in descriptions I sometimes do a link and it goes to one of these secret videos. Not a lot of people find them, which I really like, but there you go. I think this is one as well, actually. So only one person has seen that, which was probably me. I did FIFA then, because there wasn't a lot coming out. This was like in February, I think, 2017, this year, and there wasn't a lot coming out then, so I did some experimental videos and things like that. And actually FIFA was very popular, but if you look at the average watch time, it wasn't, so yeah. Oh, Destiny with subs. I actually think that's unlisted. I should list that up, shouldn't I? I don't know why I didn't do that. The Climb, I loved playing through that. That was so good. I don't think the quality of it is that good, but I didn't do it as ASMR either because it's a bit loud. But it's probably worth a watch. It's quite interesting. The game's really, really, really cool though. Child of Light. I haven't finished that yet. I am going to, but for those who don't know, I had some problems with my internet recently where it was cutting out and it was a bit slow, and doing 4K video and uploading it, especially when it's like 45 to an hour long, that's massive files, and like, I have the bitrate right up to the top as well. It's huge, huge files. It's like 40, 50 gigabytes, and that takes a long time to upload, even if you have a, like, 7-Up sort of thing. It takes a long time. So yeah, when you're trying to do videos, so I need to get a little bit of a backlog on before I can do that again, but we will. Played a bit of Neo as well, really liked Neo. Never felt like I was going to finish that game though. I think I made that clear from the start, but did enjoy it, just playing through it on the channel, and still playing it to this day as well, little bits jumping in and out. And yeah, I think my thumbnails definitely improved. I started doing some vlogs as well. Yeah, enjoyed that. One of the things which kind of hits me when I kind of look through all of this, and Zelda as well, obviously it was huge for my channel, like just massive. I knew it would be popular, but I didn't think it would be as popular as it was. But sometimes you really underestimate Nintendo fans, there's a lot more of them out there than you think. But when I look back and I see that I have like all these playlists of videos, it fills me with pride. It really, really does. And knowing that they're all, substantially long videos as well, it does fill me with a lot of pride to think that that's kind of, as we go, and up to this day we have like the Morrowind stuff, the Taken King, Sea Skylines, Red Dead still going, Zelda's obviously still going. We're up to episode, what are we up to now? Scheduled here, don't worry, this isn't a spoiler. 91, I'm up to 91 episodes. It's a lot. So yeah, it does fill me with kind of like joy to know that I have done that, like that. And the one thing I've spoken about this before, but one thing I love about YouTube is like that's there forever. I'll never delete this. This will be here forever. So people can always find this stuff, and I love that idea that there's just this library here on the internet forever. Well, I don't know if it'll be forever. I mean, once there's a nuclear war and we all get wiped out, it won't be there, but maybe some alien race in the future will come and take a look and be like, this guy's got some weird ass videos on his channel. But anyway, yeah, so I guess that kind of concludes the first part of the video, where I'm looking at the past, and I guess now we can look at the present. So, what have we got going on the channel at the minute? Do a little bit of a channel update, I guess. Well, we've got, obviously we just started Morrowind, which I was incredibly amazed at how popular it is. It's really good. I enjoy playing through it. I love starting off a new character as well. I haven't done that for a while, and so it feels really fresh, which is good. And I don't know, it's probably going to be quite a long series, but I'm enjoying it, so that's good. And obviously the difference being that because I'm leveling up at the same time, it's producing interesting gameplay and stuff like that as well, so it's pretty cool. Zelda is still going. With Zelda, I will be definitely 100% playing through the DLC that's coming out. That will be on the channel. I'm going to, episode 100. I'm not going to try to just do it on episode 100, but hopefully around episode 100 we are going to go and try and find Ganon. And then the question is, after that, what do we do? And I mean, that's kind of up to you guys, because I'll continue to play the game. If you want me to put up videos, I will. I'm also thinking maybe I'll do some streams of it, and just some exploring and finding shrines, stuff like that. I know the DLC will do a hard mode. That's not something I think I'm gonna do. Like on the channel, it might be something like personally I might decide to play through the game again on the hard mode, or I can't remember what it's called, like master mode or something like that. So it's something I might do. Who knows? Maybe in like 5 years' time I'll play through it again, like hard mode. But I don't think the DLC, the first one anyway, I don't think that's going to be substantially long. I think that's going to be a few hours at best. But I think the second DLC might be a little bit longer, because that's an actual single player thing. Something around with the champions as well, which is pretty cool. I'm eager to learn more about them and how they go. But I mean, with Zelda, it's kind of up to you guys how far we go and what we do. There is obviously a kind of a natural, like, my plan with Zelda was always do Breath of the Wild, then jump back into Wind Waker, finish it, then jump into Twilight Princess. So I mean, I'm happy to do that. I'm also happy to maybe kind of like, once I've done the things I want to do in this series, which could just be defeating Ganon, could be doing some other things, because spoilers, after you defeat Ganon you can still carry on in the world and discover stuff. But I might stop it and finish Wind Waker, because I do like Wind Waker and I do really want to finish it. It bugs me that I haven't finished that. And I do want to start Twilight Princess as well, although it will be weird to play through a different Zelda game. It will be really weird, I think, going back. One thing I need to do is pick up a Wii U Pro Controller though, because I am not playing with that dumb pad any longer. So I will do that before I pick up Wind Waker. Skyrim's obviously ticking through. Hearthstone, you're not seeing as much of it on my channel. I've kind of said there's this ebb and flow with it, where like when we're kind of like waiting for another expansion, there's always, it kind of ticks down and then it ticks up and then it goes down. You know, it's this kind of wave of it, which is basically my wave of interest in the game. The more I play, the more I record. The less I play, the less I record. But I do still enjoy the game to this day. And I actually, tell the truth, don't mind the meta as it is right now. I think it's actually way more interesting than it was at Kazakhstan. Like, oh my god, you remember Kazakhstan with the flipping Jades and pirates? Oh god, that was just so annoying. Anywho, yeah, Star Wars. I love playing through this game, by the way. I love it. Still haven't got a lightsaber yet. You'll see that, well, you would have seen already actually in the next part, because it's due to go up shortly, but in my time, not your time. But this bloody woman, Atris, has got my lightsaber and she won't give it back. And now we have to make a new one. It's outrageous. I just want a lightsaber. Red Dead, obviously still going on. Really enjoy playing through Red Dead Redemption. It's such a cool game. It's really, like, so good. If you haven't played it, you owe it to yourself to play through the game. I swear to god, the voice acting is like the best voice acting I've ever seen in a video game. It's so good. Really, really, really good. I'm so excited for the next one to come out as well. Just cannot wait, basically. I know Rockstar have taken a real bit of a battering recently, because they basically shut down a modding site for Grand Theft Auto 5. Which is, well, I mean, you know, companies have their reasons to do things, don't they? You know, Blizzard took a lot of hit recently when they shut down some, like, sites which were doing, like, kind of like, they were offering servers on WoW, which brought you back to, like, vanilla WoW and things like that, and there were reasons for them doing things like that, which they don't necessarily want to do that, but they, in order to protect themselves from other things, they feel like they have to do it from a legal point of view. may do some other things on it, some other bits and bobs, but I've always wanted to start a survival game on there, maybe like a hardcore survival as well. So, like if I die, I die. But I don't know if that's maybe something to do on a stream rather than like an actual video series. I don't know. We'll see. It could be interesting. And I'm going to be starting up the next adventure. Is it Black Rock Mountain? I think it is. Yeah. Of Hearthstone. And what else have we got going on at the minute? Skyrim obviously ticking over nicely. Really enjoy playing that. Taken King as well. That's still going. Not many more left on that. I've got some ideas for some Destiny videos before Destiny 2, which might be a little bit different. They might be talking about the lore of Destiny and stuff like that. And also might do another video or two on looking towards Destiny 2 and what the changes are and differences and stuff like that. Could be interesting. And I'll talk more about in a third part about Destiny 2 and what that's going to bring to the channel and stuff like that, I guess. Don't worry about that video. So yeah, other than that, I think just kind of like ticking over. I need to do some more indie game stuff. Weirdly, I started a game called Valley, and I had the audio issue with it, and I played through about an hour of it, and then I was like, I don't want to put this up because I had the audio issue where all the sound was coming from the left side, so I just scrapped it. But it was a really good game, and I kind of think I want to play through it, so you might see that go up soon as well. But that's kind of it, I guess, for the channel update. There's not that much else to update really, other than keep your eyes peeled for some streams, because hopefully they're going to be coming up pretty soon. Maybe they would even have happened before this video goes up, who knows. But yeah, we'll go into the third part now, I guess, and look at the future of this channel. Hey everybody, so welcome back to part 3 of this, I guess, special video looking at the past, the present and the future of ASMR plays. So this is the final part, so we're going to be looking towards the future, what series I'm going to be doing, what different things I'm going to be doing on my channel as we go through. So I'll talk about some things, but obviously, like as it has been over the last 18 months on my channel, new games pop up all the time, new things I want to do pop up all the time, and so this is not an exclusive list of what I'm going to be doing over the course of the rest of this year. More just things I am pretty sure I'm going to do, like 90% certain, and other things sometimes take you by surprise. There could be a fantastic indie game come out, which not many people have heard of, which is perfect for my style. So you never know what's going on as well. And there could also be some big AAA game which comes out which I wasn't interested in, which maybe I think, yeah, I need to play that on my channel. So as we kind of come into, I'll talk about some of the things I'm interested in playing first of all on the channel, and then we'll talk about some things I'm definitely going to play on the channel. So some of the things I'm interested in is in August I believe we've got the Switch game, the Rabbids Mario crossover, which when I saw E3 looked very interesting. It looked like XCOM, so I might play through some of that. I'm not too sure yet. Again, it kind of depends on reviews and if the game is well received or if the game is good, things like that. I'm pretty sure I'm going to pick it up. Just got to wait and see as to whether or not I think it's suitable for the channel. Everybody's Golf as well on the PlayStation 4. I love Everybody's Golf. I used to play it on the PSP. It was a fantastic game, and this one looks really fun as well, so I might do a few episodes on that as well at some point. That comes out at the end of August. Other games I'm interested in, Middle-earth: Shadow of War as well. I might do something on that, but I'm not too sure right now. Again, depends on a lot of things that kind of go on with it. And then we have, other games which are like kind of coming out this year, like Gran Turismo Sport, Forza 7, Crackdown 3, Divinity Original Sin 2. I loved the first game a lot, and I'm going to play through the second one. I don't know if I'm going to record it though, because it does seem like it's going to be a long game, so I don't know about that one. We'll see. Speaking of seeing, Sea of Thieves as well. See what I did there. It looks very interesting from the trailer, the extended trailer we saw at E3, and but we kind of have to wait and see. I keep doing sea puns. I'm sorry. But yeah, it does look interesting. Would be kind of cool to do some multiplayer stuff on that as well. It's coming out on PC, so that's good. So they're kind of things which I'm interested in coming over the horizon as well. Now, things which I'm 90% certain I'm going to be playing, I'm 100% certain I'm going to be playing Destiny 2. Okay, that's coming out September the 8th. Going to start by playing on PS4. We don't have a PC release date yet. I kind of want to do it on PC because it's unlimited frame rate, which is really good. Not 30 frames per second. Don't get me wrong, I love Destiny 1 and that's 30 frames per second, so it's not going to kill me to play on PS4, but yeah, I want that PC goodness. I want that, 4K unlimited frames on PC. I don't want to play it with keyboard and mouse though, so we'll see anyway. Might get used to it. So Destiny 2, I'm going to have some stuff coming up with Destiny. The Taken King, I'm playing as well, but we're going to have maybe some other like lore videos and things like that. I think I mentioned that in the previous part of the video. Coming out as well, chatting about just kind of, I don't know, whisper about that, and also maybe as we get closer to the release, I don't know if you can stream or record beta stuff, but I'm definitely going to be in the the betas, and so it'll be interesting if I can record that and do some stuff on that and chat about it. But I'm super excited for Destiny 2. I can't wait to get back into it again. I think, if I'm being honest, September is going to be Destiny 2 month. I apologise if you do not like Destiny. I really do. I'm not saying I'm going to stop everything else. What I'm saying is that we're going to see a lot of videos in September on Destiny 2. Because I'm just really looking forward to playing through it, and yeah. But and I think probably by then we would possibly have finished Zelda. So there will be a lot of like gaps open up on my channel anyway. But we'll see. There's no, I still haven't quite worked out what's going on with it yet. And who knows? Maybe when it comes out, it's going to be utter trash. You don't know, do you? People who've played it so far have said it feels a lot like Destiny 1. It's very good, but we just don't know right now, do we? So we'll see. I'm going to play it regardless. It just depends, I guess, on how long I play it for. In October we have, now I spoke earlier about Avery Attorney and how that game just had me laughing a lot. I found it very funny. Well, in October the 17th we have South Park, The Fractured Butthole. Every time I hear that title I will laugh. It appeals to my sense of humour, which very much is like toilet humour. I love the first game a lot. I've actually considered doing a playthrough of the first game on the channel. Might still do it, I don't know. I'd have to probably do it before October, but I'm not sure I could do that. So maybe I'll just stream it. But a hole, get it? I'm really looking forward to that game. It looks so cool. I really hope it's good. They've delayed it so much. It's like, what, a year delayed? That I hope they have just, like, the first one was really good, so it is a tough act to follow, but I love the superhero theme of it and everything. It's so good. So 100% gonna play that on the channel as well. Probably would be like a soft-spoken thing though, because I don't think it might go down that well whispered, but we'll see, I guess. And yeah, I'd say they're. Oh, I'd say they're the only ones I'm interested in. No. 100% gonna be playing Mario Odyssey as well on the channel. So I think that should fit in nicely as well for kind of a similar thing to like Breath of the Wild. Even though I am intending to play Wind Waker, Twilight Princess, I'm actually intending to play pretty much every Zelda game on the channel that ever existed. I guess it just depends on whether or not I die before I manage to do that, because that could be like 20 years, you know, especially with new ones coming out all the time and stuff like that. But Mario Odyssey is a game I'm very excited for as well. I have never played a 2D Mario, and I know this isn't 2D, but what I'm saying is I've only ever played a 3D Mario-ish, which was Super Mario 3D World. I haven't played any other Mario game ever, so I'm excited to be able to play this. It's kind of a similar thing to Zelda, isn't it? Where I came into Zelda and the only thing I'd played was Wind Waker, and I'm coming into Mario Odyssey, and the only thing I've ever played is Super Mario World 3D. Never played 64, never played Sunshine, never played Galaxy, never played any of the 2D ones like 1, 2, 3, whatever the hell the others are. I know, but as soon as they get that virtual console launched on Switch, I'll be playing it, don't worry, but they seem to be a bit slow with that one, don't they? So, I'm really looking forward to that game. It looks really good. Can't wait to get into New Donk City, which is just the dumbest name for a city ever, but I love it because it's Nintendo. And the game just looks really fun. It looks actually like it's a little bit complex, which I quite like as well, with the whole hat thing. The fact that you can take control of a dinosaur, I mean, it's just kind of crazy, isn't it? I love the sombreros, the Mexican stuff. It's awesome. I really like the look of it. Everybody who's played it, E3 has just said it's amazing. So, yeah, I think as well I might do a video on this, like at the end of the year. But I genuinely am starting to feel like the Switch could be like the strongest video game launch, console launch, like there has ever been, like for year one. You know, because you know, even games which I'm not a massive fan of, things like Splatoon 2 looks like it could be very good. Some of the kookier things like ARMS have been getting decent reviews. You know, and although it doesn't have, and if you take away like the big AAA third-party things, okay, because in a way they don't really count for a new system launch. You know, you can't turn around and go, oh well, PlayStation 4 had a better year because it had Call of Duty come out. Well, everyone had Call of Duty come out. It doesn't really matter, does it? But if you look at the Switch, I'm not just talking, I am kind of talking about first party, but shall we say console exclusive things. Like, how can you beat a year with Zelda, Mario Odyssey, and Mario and the Rabbids, which is clearly going to be the superior one of those three? I joke, but you never know. So yeah, really looking forward to that as well. So that's kind of going forward. That's kind of the gaming wise. Non-gaming wise, I am planning on doing a weekly, I guess, chat about Game of Thrones. So the new season of Game of Thrones is coming out in, I think it's literally just under a month now. I'm a massive Game of Thrones fan. I'm not like, when I say massive Game of Thrones fans, I've watched every season as they've come out. I'm not like some lore expert who's read the books or anything like that, but I'm a big fan of the TV show, the series. I think it's one of my favourite TV shows, alongside Lost, probably, that I've ever watched. And I don't watch a lot of TV, but I always watch Game of Thrones because it's so good. And so I thought I might do like a little chat about each episode afterwards. Probably would be like a day later, something like that. Maybe even 2, depending on how good I can record, edit and upload it. I saw Ephemeral Rift did something similar with like Walking Dead, and so I enjoyed that. Even though I didn't watch The Walking Dead, I still enjoyed watching those videos. So yeah, I'm probably going to do that as well. And then I've got some other stuff coming as well for the rest of the year, but I want to kind of keep that under wraps for now because I haven't got anything confirmed on some things, but or I haven't worked out how to do some things I want to do, if that makes sense. But I would also love to like get some like collaboration stuff going as well. So because there's a great community out here and some really fantastic people making videos as well. It'd be great to do some things alongside of that, even if it's not necessarily like full like ASMR stuff going on. It'd be good just to kind of do some crossover stuff and things like that as well with other channels as well. So I'm always open to any of that type of stuff as well. So yeah, I think that pretty much comes to an end to this, what is probably a very, very long video, so I apologise for that, but I always have a lot to say. So thank you so much once again for, I guess keeping me going and making 1,000 videos. It's been so much fun making them, and, people subscribing to my channel every day is just, I don't know, when I first started this channel, I was like, this is what I'd like to see. I don't know if anybody else wants to see it, as in like the sort of longer form ASMR videos, not necessarily on super relaxing games, but on some more kind of different games and trying to have a variety of stuff going on. And I didn't know if anybody's going to like it, and people seem to like it, so it's great. Thank you very much for that. It's nice to feel vindicated in your views sometimes. But yeah, so I guess that's it. And I mean, as always, if you have any questions or comments or anything you want to say, I'm more than happy to answer everything and do stuff like that. So thank you once again, and I'll see you soon.